As a matter of background to share and get a little personal with you, one of the things that I find a challenge, I've got two things that tend to be a challenge for me. I tend to be prone to depression, and I also prefer to be home than to be out. So I get these long periods of time where I'm just in the house and I'm fine with that. Don't ask me to go nowhere. Don't ask me to go out because I ain't feeling it. Now, a number of years ago, God showed me where this isolation was beneficial for healing for a time. But at some point, it began to be out of fear. And so I deliberately attacked that thing and started getting out more, yada, yada, yada. Now that you have that background, this is what happened. The shout out to Teresa Blakely of In Life Now Media. She had contacted me last week and said, I want to ask you some things. Can we get together? Well, now, y'all, I ain't feeling this can we meet mess. Well, so I didn't fight it. Okay, I'm going to go out the house. First time in days. We go to a Bigsby at Wealthy Street. And it's a very busy street. There's a subway next door. And we go and we sit down. When I get there, she's already there. We're sitting down in the back of the store. Now, my back is to the door. She's facing the door with her back up against the wall. We were back that far in the place. So we've been there about an hour, hour and a half. She gets up, she goes to the bathroom. While she's in the bathroom, I'm hearing this radio in my ear. And it sounds like it's police radio. Well, I'm ignoring the mess. I'm writing something down. So when she comes out, we sit and talk for about 5 minutes or so, and a police officer walks up. Now, in between her coming out of the restroom, I'm not mentioning that I heard a police radio in the background. She and I are talking about 5 minutes, and I'm saying, okay, there's a police dog. Now, we're in the back window right next to the big plate window where, right on the sidewalk. And so she said, you see that police car? And no, because my back is turned. I see a couple police cars out here. I heard a siren. I'm over by the hospital. That didn't really bother me. Not connecting it with the police radio in the background. So then pretty soon this cat comes by, this police officer comes by with this dog. I'm saying, okay, I can't tell. Is that a drug sniffing dog? Is that a bomb sniffing dog? My thing is bye. Okay. I said, I'm getting ready to go out here. I was parked right outside. I said, we need to get out of here. She said, I'm not moving. I don't know what's going on out there. I was ready to get. Okay. Well, I just sat there for a minute. Pretty soon, about 5 minutes after, while we're talking for about 5 minutes, a police officer comes up. She comes right up to us and she said, ladies, I just want to ask you something. Did you see anything or did you hear anything? I'm thinking, what? She explains to us that a guy had come in that same Bigsby where we were and tried to hold up the front counter. Now, he was in there for a while and he claimed to the ladies behind the counter that he was wielding a gun. And apparently nobody has any proof that he actually had one. And this is what had happened. He came in, he told her to open the register. What I understand happened is somebody in the back office had enough wherewithal to lock the office door. So you can't get in there to the safe. They went out the back and warned the Subway shop next door that, look, we got a robber over here and we can't get the cash register open. So he might be coming in here next. Apparently, this guy walked out of the store. He walks right by us we're sitting right there. He walks right by us and he goes to the Subway store next door, or he goes somewhere. Now, my point is this. Neither one of us saw nothing. According to the police officer, she had just reviewed the security tapes. And the guy, according to that one angle she could see, came as far as he came in and he stood by a big blue recycling barrel that's there right at the entrance. We can see that from where we're sitting. And he stood there. Apparently, he looked our way. And he never came over there to the section we were in. He never came there. He apparently walked right by us, clear sight we are, sitting next to that window, and never said anything, and neither one of us saw him. Okay. So Teresa and I claim this a big miracle. Number one, why didn't the guy come back there? We were the only two ladies back there. They couldn't get the register open. They could have come back there, stole our phones, stole whatever money we had in our purses, credit cards, whatever the heck. Guy never came back there. So this is the end. This is the denouement to the story. What that told me is I don't need to be walking around here afraid of anything. That the extent of my fear driving my tendency to be reclusive and not want to go out of the house is a waste of stinking time. Why? Because I never knew anything going on. And had God not had his angels there protecting us, I could have been taken out, never would have known what was happening. Okay? Sitting up there clueless, it would have been, take a deep breath, here you are looking at Jesus. And I still was clueless, right? Bottom line, I couldn't have done a stinking thing about that. We are claiming that God's angels kept that guy from coming back there and bothering us because they couldn't get the register open. How do we know but that the register wouldn't open? Because the angel's holding it shut. We don't know. And that's the point. We do not know how many times, as my sister told me, as I called her as soon as I got in the car, and all the way to where I was going, I was talking to her, and she said, you never know. She said, Linda, you and I already know. We already know that how many times in our lives we should have been dead. Doing stupid stuff, being in stupid places, paying no doggone attention. God kept us then in spite of us being stuck on stupid. How many times have you been delayed getting out of the house, frustrated and irritated, or somebody in front of you going 2 miles a doggone hour and you need to get somewhere? The bottom line is all of those situations could very well be God's divine intervention protecting you from something. Okay? So I learned from this that I can't watch everything, see everything. And that why do I need to bother? If my God Almighty told me he would be my rear guard, then that's what he gonna be. All right. That I'm gonna quit isolating because obviously there are people in the master plan that for whom I am a divine connection. See, people, it's not about who's a divine connection for you. It's about whether or not you're going to make a quality decision that you're gonna be where God needs you to be, say what God needs you to say, minister to people. And now when I say minister, y'all, let's not get the religious thingy here. The bottom line is when you minister to somebody, it's a kind word here, a smile there. God leads you to give somebody a hug. I remember being in a restaurant with my sister Susan one day, and she had said something that somebody had said that made me angry, and I jumped up from the table and went outside and started talking to this lady. Long story short, I wound up giving that lady a big hug, okay? And as I was hugging her, she said, I feel like I just got a hug from Jesus. The lady was going through something, all right? And this is not about me being stuck on stupid or scared, or it's all about me. I don't want to move. I don't want to go outside. It's about me deciding that if I'm breathing, it's for a reason, okay? God does nothing without a purpose and a reason. And because we are breathing, there's a purpose and a reason for our existence. And we have to understand that it's not about how busy the devil is or this, that, and the other. The best spiritual warfare that we could ever use against anybody's enemy attack is to be in God's perfect will, to keep our ear to the spiritual ground. To when he tell you to move, go down the street, send somebody a card, get up and go here, get up and go there. He tell you to jump, it's how high midair, Lord. And it's easy for me to sit here and tell you I could have been dead. That dude didn't touch us, and it had nothing to do with anything I had any control over. Now, I'm just saying, I'm through with this being scared to go out and mess. Okay, I'm on a plane. Everybody need to be on the same plane I'm on. God is my rear guard. He's protecting me. As long as I'm on a mission for him, I ain't got to worry about anybody's attacks. So y'all follow me. You want to be on the same plane I'm on. I'm believing God going to protect me. And if I go down with the ship, I go down with the ship. I go down with the doggone ship, doing what he told me to do. I'm not going to let fear rule my life anymore. Whatever I'm out here to do, it's yeah, okay. Got an international business. I coach people over the phone, cool beans. But that's not the full extent of the reason I'm breathing. Okay? How many people in the body of Christ are going without because I'm not moving? I can't do it anymore, y'all. I just needed to share that with somebody publicly. I just needed to share that with somebody publicly and declare before all heaven and hell that that's the end of this mess about me being afraid to do any doggone thing that the Lord told me to do. Watch my smoke, you guys. I'm serious. So that's what happened. That's the end of the story. Not going to keep you. I don't like long go live videos. Catch the replay. Follow me at Who's Apple on Twitter. Follow me. Click like this page. who'sapple.org is where you can find. I'll write that stuff over there after I get off. But God bless all of y'all. It's all good. It's all well. And I'll catch you on the backside.